News at 5, I'm Beth Haynes. Facebook started adding hashtags to profiles last week, and Vine recently launched its Android app. There are several changes and shifts taking place in the social media world. Bob Wilson, digital media manager for Moxley Carmichael, joins us now with the very latest on these trends. And we want to begin with the hashtag. Some people love them, some people aren't the biggest fans of hashtag. But for those familiar with the term, explain, or for those unfamiliar, a lot of us know what it is and use it on Twitter and these other sites that we've mentioned, but if you're not, what is a hashtag?
It's a way, you put the little pound symbol, we used to call it the pound symbol on the phone.
Sure.
You put that in front of a word, and what it does, it makes that word and that pound sign a link that will show you all the different updates that have that same word in them. So it's a way to kind of track what people are talking about, or topics, things that are going on.
And you can create your own as well.
Absolutely.
You don't have to find a common hashtag.
Yes, you can create anything you want.
Interesting. Okay. Facebook started adding the feature to timelines last week. Still hasn't made it to a mobile device yet, but what's the reception so far, the reaction?
I think the reaction is going to be good. It showed up on mine, I noticed today, and it does, when you click on a word or a hashtag, it pops up a kind of a list of all those status updates in the middle of your screen. It's a really easy way to track what people are talking about.
Yeah, and we've mentioned it's been really popular on Vine, on Twitter, Instagram.
Absolutely.
Pinterest. Why now? Why is it just now making its way to Facebook?
Well, one of the things that I've heard them specifically talk about is television. Many times when we're watching TV now, a little hashtag will pop up in one of the bottom corners to try to get people to talk about it on social media, and that was one of the things that pushed Facebook over the top. I think they've been thinking about it for a while, but that television conversation and those television audiences is one reason that they decided to go ahead and do
you've
it.
probably seen that on The Voice if you watch that here on NBC. Or if you watch American Idol on Fox, you'll look at the bottom of your screen and you'll see this hashtag scrolling.
Absolutely.
And so I'm sure, is it geared toward user-friendliness, or is there a chance for advertising dollars?
I think both. It is user-friendly because you can, again, follow a topic or a trend, what people are talking about, but I'm sure they're going to try to work in some sort of advertising angle, whether it's a sponsored hashtag or something like that. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure they're going to let the people kind of work the bugs out of it before they get to that point.
And you may have said this, forgive me, any idea when it will reach our mobile device?
No idea, but I'm sure it'll be fairly quickly because so many people, about 3/4 of all users everywhere use it on a mobile device, so that's very popular.
They want to be looking for that. Let's transition now to Vine. Apple launched it this year and released an app for Android devices, and boy, it has quickly become one of those popular apps out there. Certainly a great social media tool. Let's talk about the popularity and the reach, especially with the Android launch.
The traffic went through the roof when they released it for Android. Now, there are a lot of Android phones out there. Many people, the buzz was already there with the Apple devices and the people that could use it with their Apple products, but once they released it for Android, yeah, the traffic went through the roof, which went crazy.
What can we expect from Vine, you think, in the future?
That's a good question. I think they're probably going to try to work in some sort of advertising angle. They're very tied into Twitter, so that's kind of already there. I don't know if they'll try to work in a deal with any other site like a Facebook kind of thing where it automatically shows up when you post a link. That's another option, but I think the advertising probably they'll probably follow that Twitter model that Twitter followed with the sponsored updates and maybe sponsored videos, things like that may fit into the list of the normal videos that you see.
Let's talk about a recent study that presented something that's interesting, a trend among young Facebook users. Teenagers are somewhat turning away from Facebook in favor of social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. Why the change, and is Facebook reaching its peak, you think? I
don't know if it's reaching its peak. I don't know if we can go that far, but I have seen this as well. My daughter is in this demographic, and she uses Facebook for the big events like a birthday or to post big pictures, big event pictures, but the day-to-day, she uses Instagram almost entirely. And
we talked about this in our editorial meeting this afternoon. Could it also be because a lot of adults are on Facebook, which means mom and dad are on Facebook?
Well, her parents, me, and wife are on there as well, so that could be part of it. It's just some place to get away from the parents, I think.
Yeah, but still a very popular and has some life and longevity.
Absolutely. A lot of people use it exclusively, and so it's just whatever works best for your lifestyle, really.
So many options, and I'm sure we're just beginning in the world of social media.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thanks so much for coming on. It's always good to have you.
Great to